Hi, parents. We know that growing up can be tough for kids these days. From school pressure to challenges with friends, many children feel overwhelmed. It's important to help them build emotional strength early on, so they can handle whatever life throws their way. This video will guide you on how to make your child braver and more resilient. Now, kids, have you ever felt scared to try something new, like speaking in front of your class or trying a big jump on your bike? Well, let's meet Sammy, a little squirrel who was scared of heights but had to be brave to help his family. Let's find out how he faced his fear and learned what being brave really means. Let me introduce you to Sammy, a little squirrel with a big fear of heights. Sammy lived with his family in a cozy treehouse, but as winter approached, they needed to gather food. The problem? The only acorns left were at the top of the tallest tree in the forest. Sammy was terrified of heights. He wasn't sure if he could make the climb. But with encouragement from his parents and the support of his forest friends, Sammy realized that being brave didn't mean being fearless. It meant taking that first step, even when scared. Step by step, he conquered his fear, climbing higher and higher. And finally, he reached the top, where he gathered the acorns his family needed to survive the winter. Through his journey, Sammy learned that bravery isn't about being fearless, it's about facing your fears head-on. Moral of the story: bravery means facing your fears. Just like Sammy, children today are often afraid of the obstacles they face, whether it's standing up to bullies, managing school pressure, or handling complex relationships. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, it's about pushing through fear and taking action. Now that we've heard about Sammy's brave adventure, remember, being brave doesn't mean you're never afraid. It means you face your fears and try your best. Next time you're scared of something, just think of Sammy the Squirrel. Parents, now let's dive into some practical tips on how you can support your child in becoming braver and more resilient in the face of challenges. Stay with us for a few more minutes as we explore how you can guide your child through life's tough moments with confidence.
Tip 1. Foster open conversations about challenges. Many children feel like their problems are unsolvable. As parents, create a safe space where your child can openly discuss their fears and anxieties. Listen without judgment, and let them know that their feelings are valid. Tip 2. Break challenges into manageable steps. Just like Sammy climbed the tree one step at a time, help your child break down big challenges into smaller, manageable tasks. This helps reduce the feeling of overwhelm and empowers them to take control. Tip 3. Teach problem-solving skills. Teach your child to approach problems with a solution-oriented mindset. For instance, if they're struggling with schoolwork, help them develop a study plan or time management strategy. Tip 4. Be their support system, not their fixer. It's tempting to step in and solve problems for our kids, but it's far more valuable to support them through the process. Guide them, but allow them to make decisions and face the outcomes. Tip 5. Encourage resilience through small acts of bravery. Help your child practice bravery in small, everyday moments, like trying something new, facing a fear, or solving a disagreement with a peer. Celebrate their efforts, no matter how small.
Did you know that globally, 1 in 7 children aged 10 to 19 suffers from a mental disorder? Depression, anxiety, behavioral disorders, and even suicide are on the rise among young people. Suicide is tragically the third leading cause of death in 15 to 29-year-olds. Despite these staggering statistics, the majority of children and adolescents suffering from mental disorders don't seek help or receive care. The consequences of not addressing mental health and psychosocial development are long-lasting and often extend into adulthood, limiting opportunities for a fulfilling life. Children today are under immense pressure, be it from academic stress, bullying, body image issues, relationship challenges, or the need to establish their identity in a world dominated by social media. All of this can lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges. As parents, it's our responsibility to not only provide emotional support but also equip our children with the strength to face life's toughest challenges. We need to build resilience in our kids from an early age. And one of the best ways to teach them is through simple, relatable stories.
When children don't develop resilience, the consequences can be severe. They may fall into patterns of anxiety, depression, or worse, struggle with overwhelming feelings. Mental health issues that aren't addressed in childhood can extend into adulthood, affecting every aspect of their lives.
It's never too early to start building resilience in your child. Teach them to face their fears, no matter how big or small, and guide them through life's challenges with love and patience. Remember, the goal isn't to shield them from life's difficulties but to equip them with the tools to handle them.
If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other parents. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below with your thoughts on this topic. How do you help your child build emotional resilience? If you have any questions or experiences to share, we encourage you to start a conversation. Together, we can support each other in raising resilient, courageous children.